Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elena. Привет! I'm your Russian American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials and fabulous brag looks, but lately I've only been doing almost painted with Raven looks because I'm on it. I'm on it every Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific time, the new episode comes out, and this is my look for geometric circles. Obviously, I don't have to explain myself, I hope. So I'm going to be creating a totally different homework look from Painted with Raven Season 2, Episode 3, and that's going to be my new redo. So if you guys are interested to see how I did this, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring notification bell so YouTube notifies of all new videos I upload 2 to 3 times a week, and I also go live on some days. So follow me on social media, all the links are down below. So let's get right into this. So before I go on, because this is going to be a voiceover, I've lately been doing voiceovers for all of this, because all of this kind of face paints, like I always say, it requires so much concentration, and I keep looking at the pictures I pull up for inspiration, like photos or artwork from Google, like a galaxy, the explosion of planets, the catastrophe. I went all kind of morbid way for this, and while I'm looking at that, it's like it's hard to talk at the same time, so I kind of was like on and off of recording. As usual, as I say, this is a bunch of dots and painting little lines. So I pulled this up from Google research, obviously. I searched for black hole and Earth being sucked into the black hole. So our homework assignment for Painted with Raven Season 2, Episode 3 was geometric. Obviously, they would tell us the night before. So what the homework assignment is, you'll get email explaining what it entitles. And they said any geometric shape, it should look nice from each side. So for some reason, you know, when you're on the show, you're so stressed and you're thinking you gotta deliver, you gotta be bright and colorful, look good on camera. And I was thinking, what? And I'm thinking, okay, Picasso, immediately, because I like kind of like abstract paintings. So I was thinking Picasso, and I created a bunch of lines like a geometric mouth, geometric eye, weird eyelashes, look they odd, and I put a yellow triangle on blue wig, a lot of primary colors, and I thought it looked great. When I came on camera, I saw everybody else, I'm like, girl, she delivered. But like I said at the end, Q's look was amazeballs, and all this black light, all those paints that activated by black light, what do you call it, fluorescent neon, it was so gorgeous on both black light and without it. So I definitely agree, he won. And I decided to redo my look completely different, and I wanted to do something more dramatic because I'm a drama queen. But I just wanted to do something dark and mysterious and not all bright and colorful and primary colors. So here's the dark and mysterious for y'all. And y'all know how this episode ended for me. I'll laugh at it right now, but then I was devastated. I was devastated. And I gotta agree, my look was the worst. And I was thinking, if I were on Drag Race and this was a campy challenge, a drunken rock star from the future that got a black eye and an eyelash glued to the chest, I mean, that would be like the tits. It would be funny as hell. But funny obviously was not the goal, and it wasn't a category. Category wasn't funny. Category was what was it? Futuristic punk glam rock. This has nothing to do with the main challenge. The main challenge video I'm gonna completely redo, like completely different, just like this one, but even more different because I am not doing drunken rock star anymore. So this is it. I felt good about my my initial one, but I also like this one a lot better because it's a little more dramatic. Got like sun, you got black hole, got like another planet here trying to get sucked in, Earth trying to get sucked in, moon still alive, and whatever that is, probably Saturn. It looks like poop. Yeah, and a bunch of galaxies here. So there you go. So next we're gonna see all the process, you know, very short voiceover, and that's it. Let's get into it. So I painted my chest black in advance. I used Mayron Paradise paint, water activated paint in black. I feel like it's better than white. And I'm just sketching with eyebrow pencil just to plan its outlines. I pulled up some Google pictures, just artwork. Would have happened if Earth got sucked into a black hole? Different kind of art illustrations, and they're very colorful, bright. So they work with like a pure fantasy looks, and I'm using grease paints now on the face because I don't like water activated paints as base on the face. The face is more movable and I feel like it cracks, so I like to use grease first. Also kind of creates more opacity and brightness. I realized I could have done everything with water activated paints on the face as well, but you see how bright this is, and I feel like for this planet's look, I need vibrancy, and I wanted it to be kind of like almost double painted because first I do the grease paints, then I'm going to set it, and then I'm going to do a water activated paints. I'm just going with basic colors. On the one side it still looks like the earth, and on the other side it's getting sucked and all burning and cracking and falling apart. And here got the moon. I decided to put a few more planets there because I wanted the focal point to be the Earth and the black hole and the sun and a couple of planets. The moon, and I'm not even sure what that is. Pulled up another Google picture. I had like a bunch of planets near a black hole, and I decided to put one brown one. Not sure what that's supposed to be. But it's a fantasy world, so it's not supposed to be realistic. So that's sun. So obviously, I want this to be as vibrant as possible. And there's another planet. Just because I have another eyeball, so obviously I want each eye to look like a planet, and the smaller planet's supposed to be like maybe Venus or Mars or something. And the black hole itself, of course, it still rotates and sucks in everything that's it's like a kind of a suction thing. I don't know, I'm not sure how it works, I'm not a scientist, but there is a black hole right there. And I went by Google Pictures, of course. Here is the set look. Of course, it looks a little more powdery. I use baby powder to set, and I'm going with water activated paints. As a saw me lift, I use Midas Cosmetics, and Midas it's neons and gives everything very much vibrancy. And the old Festive Face palette I got on Amazon, it has a lot of neons in it as well. And Diamond FX, it doesn't have neons, I believe, but it has a lot of colors. So I just use pretty much all the water activated stuff that I have. Um, Everything that has neons and bright tones. There's some dark spots where it's cracking and falling apart, like you can see pieces of earth falling off. I mean, at least on my picture that I picked. And yeah, the part that getting sucked into that black hole circle thingy. And it's a little white. I'm just going by the aerial pictures of the Earth. Going in for the black hole itself to create those circles inside. It looks very bright, almost white inside, and gets darker and more red outside. The sun has to be very bright and very bright and vibrant. I used a lot of neons for that to create the flames, the explosions, and a little bit of details of galaxy on my chest and face. So this is a finished look, and can be used, I think it could be used, it could be looked at with the eyes open and with the eyes closed, because I wore this light contacts on purpose, so you look at me and you see pretty much the center of the planet. It's still life and the rest is already being sucked into the black hole. I mean, this is totally different from what I created on the show, but there was a point. I didn't win the homework assignment, did I? Although I thought it was cool. Actually, when I looked at everybody else, I'm like, oh, I like mine the best. The honesty and the modesty. But actually, I did love Q's because of the intricate artwork there that all this stained glass and the way it performed with the black light. Like, I don't think I will have neon black light activated paints. I'm working on it. I need to get some, but so we got the black hole, we got the Earth. I mean, it's already effed up. You can't even recognize it, so it's like it's getting sucked into the orbit. And this, I'm not even sure what that is. Maybe it's Venus, maybe it's Mars. It's getting sucked to. The moon is still alive. This is, I'm not sure what that is. Probably Saturn, something brown, looks like poop. And then the sun. The sun is getting all effed up as well. I mean, that's like catastrophe. Catastrophe. See what I did there? My cats are right here. Anyway, yeah, I like this. I like this better. I thought the artwork look was cool. I mean, there was that Picasso, but this is very dark and mysterious, and I like it. I remember Raven said it should look good from each side, and I think it kind of does. Like, this still looks like a circle if I turn sideways. And this still looks nice when I turn sideways, so it does look nice from each side. So, I don't know if Raven's gonna see it, but I kind of like it. Whether the judges would like it or not, it's obnoxious on me. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you like this better, or do you like the Picasso Schmicasso look better? At the moment, I love the Picasso, and I look back, that little triangle I cut out of the art paper, inspired by Tucker and intricate looks. As if. Anyway, I mean, it was very geometric, but I kind of like this better at the moment. Whenever you create something, you like that look better than anything else, so obviously. So, there you go. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about this episode. Obviously, you already watched this. By the time this video comes out, Thursday already came. You know that ended very tragically for me. The sense of humor they used in that episode definitely was for the wrong TV show. That was for Drag Race, not for Painted with Raven. But I showed up my goofy side, and I was muted for that. Oh well. Anyway, I deserved it, I think. So, leave me a comment, like this video if you enjoyed it. Watch Painted with Raven every Thursday, 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's when it pops on Walt Presents Plus. And just subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Upload 2 to 3 times a week, and also go live on some days when I have time. So a huge thank you to all my patrons. Thank you guys so much for your support. I love you all, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next fabulous video, Hannies. Bye!